groups calling for ban on halal in the state of Karnataka. In the midst of this turmoil, Telangana and Tamil Nadu have called on firms in Karnataka to shift their business to their respective state, promising a much conducive physical and social infrastructure. First, it was Telangana Minister KTR who offered IT firms in Bengaluru to shift to Hyderabad, saying there was need to focus on infra and not halal and hijab. Tamil Nadu Finance Minister has also said that government is in touch with people and is working to accommodate employers from Karnataka wanting to shift to the state. With neighboring states luring businesses in Karnataka to shift base, Karnataka Congress has seized this opportunity to hit out at the Bommai government. State Congress President DK Shivkumar promised that Congress will return to power in the state in 2023 and will restore the glory of Bengaluru.
We offer the best of the infrastructure in the country. It is one of the best in the world today. So likewise, and we have communal harmony. We don't believe in any kind of hijab or the halal issues here. So that's the reason we request and we invite, the industries from all over the globe, from all the country, and that is the reason Telangana has become the most favorable destination for the investors.
Now with lot of these communalizations going on, polarization going on, naturally the other parts of the states will give their offer. But it is the prime duty of Karnataka government to see that all of them are protected, all should feel safe, a good governance is there, and there is a peace-loving state. What governance is not there, I am confident that the next, after 2023, Congress will come back to power with the support of the people and will give good governance.
One of the ministers from Hyderabad, he gave a tweet. He made a tweet that, pack your bag. That was not in a good taste. That should not be the, a culture or an attitude. Being in a responsible position, trying to pull legs of each other doesn't go good for any government. Mr. DK Shivkumar, Power Minister, Urban Development Minister, he was holding many positions. He has been in power for many years. He should have criticized and condemned. If he is a true Kannadiga, is a true Karnataka, he is in dreams. Congress is not going to come to power, never ever in future.
Let me open this up. Imran joining us from Bengaluru, Somit live from Hyderabad, and Shilpa Nair joining us live from Chennai. Good evening to all of you. Imran, Ashwath Narayan not too pleased with the comments made by KTR and Tamil Nadu Minister.
Well, absolutely. In fact, both the ministers have said that there is no conducive atmosphere in Karnataka and asked people, investors to come to Kerala, I beg your pardon, Telangana and Tamil Nadu. Both the ministers made a statement that we will give conducive atmosphere, and we hear people will not have any issues like what you're facing in Karnataka, where about eating of meat and dress code and hijab issues have flared up the Karnataka in recent healthy competition about creating jobs in the state. To this, Ashwath Narayan, who is ITBT minister, took umbrage and commented on it. Recently, the India Inc. also commented on Karnataka that they are asking Chief Minister to rein in on fringe groups.
Somit, KTR says, pack your bags, move to Hyderabad.
Hitting back at the Bommai government have raised several issues, and also quoting his tweet, KTR has said that pack your bags and come to the Hyderabad, which has comparing with the Hyderabad with the Karnataka, the said Silicon Valley. He said that Hyderabad has more physical, better physical and social infrastructure, and we should also also tweeting and replying back to the DK Shivkumar. He said that we should actually concentrating on the information technology and biotechnology, while rather than concentrating on hijab and halal issue. While we have also just heard senior TRS leader, he said that there is no halal and hijab issue here, and entrepreneurs can come here, and it has become a best favorable destination here in Hyderabad city.
Okay, Shilpa, the finance minister in Tamil Nadu has made a similar offer.
Well, that's it, Pranesh. In fact, Tamil Nadu's Finance Minister Pallavi Thiagarajan had given an interview to Economic Times wherein he, of course, said that, Tamil Nadu is seeking investments from around the world and also to work to accommodate employers who may want to shift their businesses from Karnataka to Tamil Nadu owing to growing communal tensions in Karnataka. This is what the Finance Minister, of course, has said. Clearly, over the years, we've heard several business icons speaking about how a growing sense of a growing environment of intolerance or communalism is bad for business. We saw another, of course, business icon, Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, putting out similar sentiments in a tweet a few days back. So that is, of course, the reason why, several state governments are now making this offer, because what we're seeing in Karnataka over the last couple of months is how there has been a growing sense of intolerance and blatant discrimination against people from one community, against their businesses. And that, of course, is creating a lot of concern, a lot of confusion. And now, of course, state governments like Telangana and even here in Tamil Nadu, which are looking for more investments, especially IT investments, they are, of course, opening their doors. If at all anyone wants to, shift
and let's
their
put those
base,
questions. Shilpa, Somit, and Imran, thanks for joining us with your inputs. Let's open this up. Joining us, Mohan, Krishna, spokesperson of the BJP. Krishank is the spokesperson for the TRS. Mohan, Krishna, after Kiran Mazumdar red flagged the religious divide, look what the other opposition ruled states are saying, that bigotry is hurting business interest.
गुड इवनिंग प्रणेश। डीके शिवकुमार सपना देख रहे हैं हम सत्ता में आ जाएंगे करके। आज एक बात बोलता हूं इस शो में आपको, हमारा लोग यहाँ इतना परेशान हो गए कांग्रेस वालों से, हिजाब का हो हलाल का हो, इसका पूरा जिम्मेदारी, all this responsibility, I condemn DK Shivkumar's statement that he is ready to make this statement like this. It is a shameful on Congress. He should apologize with the people of the Karnataka. We are having a great investment meet in Karnataka in November. We are capable of holding our people in Karnataka.
But Mr. Mohan Krishna, it's not just the Congress. Look what the TRS has said. Look what the DMK is saying.
DMK, see, I accept the competition, but this is petty politics. We don't like it. We never like it. This is not the way to call the people, pack your bags. We are ready for investments. Is this the way they run the government? What is that KTR is talking? Pack your bags. Is he a minister? Does he know about the constitution?
Okay, let's hear from the TRS spokesperson. He's smiling. Mr. Krishank, this is petty politics, says the BJP.
Absolutely not, Pranesh, because you see the chronology, it is all set right today. The nation is seeing towards Karnataka, students fighting within each other, food habits are questioned,
What is Mr.
contractors.
Not because
Please
of
have some patience. No, see, I'm not in Karnataka that you scream out at me. Please kindly have some patience to listen. Okay. So the chronology is set. You see contractors coming out and saying this is a 40% commission government. You see students fighting out. Arey bhai sahab, wait. Why are you fighting? Have some tolerance.
Let him have his say. I will get a response from you. Sir, let him have his say, please. Let's not talk over each other. Yes.
I respect his opinion when he was talking, but simultaneously do not put bad light by showing your loud noises. That this is not Karnataka. Do not bulldoze, at least not on news channels. You're doing the same gundagardi on Karnataka.
Make your point. Make your point.
We are welcoming. There are netizens who are talking out. There is someone like Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw who is putting up their opinion. There are students fighting out. There are contractors calling it a 40% commission state, writing it to Honorable Prime Minister. At this juncture, as a neighboring state, if we are asking those investors to come here, invest here, what's wrong in it? We believe in three things, Pranesh ji: innovation, infrastructure, and most importantly, KTRG always emphasizes on inclusive growth. We are not like the exclusive Karnataka government, what they are doing right now. We believe in inclusiveness.
Okay, the BJP government is exclusive, is divisive, is using halal and hijab to polarize. Respond to that.
See, Mr. Bommai, Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, has presented an excellent inclusive budget, which shows that we are ready for the competition. We know that there is a competition. We are ready for a healthy competition, not with this issue. Congress has raised the hijab issue in Karnataka. Mr. Krishank doesn't know about it. I'm telling you, Mr. Krishank, I will show you. Come and see here. The students, what you are talking, what you are seeing is a different issue. Please understand, what we are saying is, let there be a healthy competition. If industrialists, see, Telangana or any other state, with neighboring states, they are also in India only. But it is not at the cost of and capability. If we are incapable, then it is a different issue. It is not incapability, or we don't have such issues in Karnataka. These are all issues.
I thank both of you for joining us on Times Now. We are shifting our attention to more breaking inputs coming in, and this is something that concerns the entire country. Amid the rising fuel price